What's up? BoneSickle back, ready to talk you through the final test of fate for the Fire Lair map. It's not the final section, but it is the final test of fate. The first thing you want to notice is this Atlas that spawns right here. You can kill him really quickly, and as soon as you do, some other enemies will spawn, and normal skeleton type enemies. We happen to be in the Famine test of fate, which causes your ammo to drain, but consequently you happen to get random ammo pickups. So it's been my experience that this is not a particularly difficult test of fate. I misspoke in the last video more than once, saying that that test of fate was coin, but it happened to be chest. Whatever. So anyway, my fault. Notice how I'm just running around doing the normal thing, killing all these enemies right here. Eventually you will get some green mages, but that's kind of like in another wave of enemies. So for this part, it's mostly just regular skeletons, and red minotaurs will show up who have axes and throw axes at you. There they are. There are a few explosive barrels scattered throughout this area, and it's actually a good tactic if you can kind of like lead a group of enemies to them, to a barrel, and then like shoot the barrel and move out of the way. You can clear out a big group of enemies sometimes like that, but be careful not to explode a barrel when you're close to it, because they do damage to you also. And notice this statue of a minotaur to my right there. You can see it on the screen right now. There will be some like archer enemies that spawn over there later, and they can be a very big nuisance. I'm gonna go ahead and point that out to you now ahead of time. And basically you can see what I'm doing, just kind of moving around. This is kind of like one, not a really big area, not a really big arena. Once you've killed everyone, you get a brief reprieve right here where you should run around and grab whatever health or shield, armor, ammo pickups you need or whatever, and then eventually you'll see these zombies start spawning. And when they start spawning, you know that you have entered into the second wave of enemies for this particular round, and you will have these zombies, and eventually you will have some green necromancer mages to spawn as well, as I mentioned briefly. So there they go, popping up right there. And it's a good thing for me to point out right here, it's very worth mentioning that this particular area of this particular map, for some weird reason, happens to have this weird little glitch where sometimes you'll kill an enemy and they'll be dead, like they won't be attacking you anymore, but they'll still look like they're alive, just like standing perfectly still. It does not happen in this video, but it has happened to me several times. I've played this a lot so far, and I've had it happen several times. Usually it's one of the green mages. I have had it be other enemies, but it's like you'll be shooting at an enemy and shooting at him, and then you realize, oh, wait, he's not dying. Oh, he's not even moving. Oh, okay. You know, it's like you'll kill them and they don't go into a corpse animation, but instead they just keep standing there. So it's kind of weird. But like I said, it's worth mentioning just to make sure. If you see an enemy that looks like it's alive but it's completely not moving, you might be wasting ammo. But notice how I'm moving around, clearing everyone out. Like I said, there are a group of skeleton archers behind that minotaur statue right there, and they can be a really big pain in the butt, but I have happened to handle them fairly well this time. Notice where the ammo pickups are over here. They will respawn, and you can exploit that. Test of fate is complete. Whenever you're ready, progress through the blue portal, and we will enter the final boss fight. Quite epic for this map, and I'll be very happy to talk you through that when the time comes. Just click the video response, and that's the way it happens. Thanks for watching.